Okay, can you hear?
Yes.
That's plenty loud. It worked? Okay. All right, welcome all. It's the 17th day of December 2024 at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. We're at the County Commission Chambers in Vernal, Utah. We have Commissioner Norton online. She'll be connecting by electronic, so she'll be able to hear us as well as you'll be able to hear her. Our first order of business today will be to make sure your cell phones are on silent or don't ring. Good thing I said that. All mine were on. And then we'll have a prayer by Heidi Lundberg and pledge by Barbara Semper.
Dear Lord, we are grateful for this day and that we can be together as citizens of this county, and we ask you to please be with us so we can be kind to one another, and we are grateful for this county that we live in, and please be with us as the county makes decisions, and we are grateful for those that lead, and please be with those that protect our county and our country, and those that are first responders, please be with them, and we love thee and say this in the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much and very nice. First order of business will be approval of minutes for December 2nd, 2024 work session, December 3rd, 2024 meeting. Do I have any comments on those two?
No. I would make a motion that we approve those minutes as provided.
Okay, call for a vote.
Aye.
Okay, pass. Mr. Wilkins, report of warrants, please.
Okay, Commissioners, I have warrants from December 4th in the amount of $244,327.45. Nothing out of the ordinary on that one. December 12th, check run is $2,098,072.79. This and did have the county health insurance for $401,000. Also had our annual contribution to Tri-County Health Department of $554,000, and our annual transfer to drug court of $121,800, and a budget transfer to capital projects of $750,000. Other than that, they're all normal, and there was no claims.
Okay. How many tax matters?
I do not have any tax matters today.
Okay. Revitalization contract 25 DWS 0335. I don't see anybody here for that. Okay, we'll table that. Heidi, you're on with the 2025 Hazardous Materials Emergency Preparedness Grant Award acceptance.
All right, this is, we received a grant. The total amount is $4,000, but the federal share is $3,200 with a match of $800, which would come out of my budget. This is through the State Fire Marshal's Office, and I just come to ask for your acceptance of this grant.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
No.
Okay, call for a vote.
Motion?
Oh, a motion would be better. There you go.
I would make a motion that we accept this grant as presented by Heidi.
Okay, call for a vote then.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, passes. Thank you, Heidi. Sheriff Labrum?
Okay, this is a company known as Know Your Force. It's an agreement with them This is going to be a grant that we've applied for. Senate Bill 124 and Statute 5314-201 says that we need to have a program, an early intervention system in place to kind of track employees, and this grant will allow for that through QR codes on our vehicles and business cards. They have a computer program that monitors all that and catalogs it for us so that we can see if people are, if my guys are treating the public bad or if they're doing a good job, and meet this statutory requirement from the state. So the first year's cost would be $13,500, and the second year's cost would be $8,500. And like I said, this would be through a grant through the state. And that would need my signature and then Know Your Force agreement, company owner.
Okay, do you have any questions, Commissioner Norton?
No.
Okay. Call for a motion.
I would make a motion that we approve those as presented by Sheriff Labrum.
Call for a vote.
Aye.
Thank you, Sheriff. Loren, opioid settlement agreement?
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I have before us a settlement agreement with Target. What it is Uintah County years ago joined in a suit against opioid manufacturers and pharmacies. Target does not have any assets in our county, but they have agreed to universally settle this. The amount that Uintah County would receive is about $1,300, so it's not a lot, but this would release Target and then our claim against them as an opioid pharmacy or someone who delivers that. This is something that is due today, so we would ask that it be approved for signature so that we can receive those monies.
Okay. Do you have any questions, comments?
No.
Call for a motion.
I would make a motion that we approve this settlement as presented by Loren Anderson.
And call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, approves.
Thank you.
Next one is request for consent to assign from Ontario. You're on your own.
Thank you.
I get those confused.
So in 2021, the county leased some hydrocarbon rights on property owned by the county. It's located on the border with Duchesne County near, I think it's that New Woods Road area. As part of that, in Section 12, it says that OVINTIV can ask the county to assign this to another company. I don't know if OVINTIV is going out of business, but they're assigning their contracts to 4 Points Resources. This would be valid for 1 more year, and they just ask that the county agrees to this assignment. The original agreement does state they can be assigned if the county agrees to that. I don't see that. I'm not certain that they are actually doing anything with that lease to those mineral rights that they have at this point.
Okay, and there's no funds involved one way or the other as far as we know.
If they do something, we would get funds, but I'm not sure. I did talk to the clerk's office, and we couldn't see anything for certain.
Yeah, just to add, Commissioners, all other terms remain the same.
Exactly.
So if it does go into development, then the royalty provisions would kick in from the original agreement. So this is merely an assignment to a new company.
Okay. Any questions, Commissioner Norton?
No, I just believe OVINTIV actually sold. That's why it's being transferred to another party.
Okay. Call for a motion.
I make a motion that we approve that's been presented by Loren Anderson.
Okay, call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
Thank you, Commissioners.
thank you. Now is the time to go into a public hearing for compensation increase for executive county officers. Have a statement by Mr. Wilkins, and then we'll open it up for public.
Commissioners, this last legislative session, there was a Senate Bill 91 that passed that requires us to hold a public hearing for any department head, directors, commanders, department deputy directors, chief deputies, or chief assistants in the county. So at this time, this public hearing is also there for, so I'll read what I've prepared here. Elected officials will receive a 2.5% increase beginning January 5th, excluding the county attorney and county commission. The county attorney will receive an increase of 17%. All department heads, directors, commander, department deputy directors, chief deputies, and/or chief assistants and elected officials will receive a 2.5% increase, mirroring planned compensation increases for other county employees, including any and other increases per county policy, with the exception of the sheriff's chief deputy, who will receive a 3.63% increase. The jail commander and other law enforcement officers will receive the sheriff's wage maintenance plan.
Okay.
So with that, Commissioners, that is the presentation today, and turn it back to you.
Thank you. I'll call for a motion to open the public hearing.
As the chair, you can just declare that the public hearing is
Okay.
open. Yep.
We are declared, and as such, public hearing is a time for the public to speak their mind. The county will listen to the comments made and take them into consideration. We may respond or answer some of your questions. They might be something that we have some power to do or act on, or they might not. It's a recorded public meeting. If someone would like to make a comment, need to wait until the microphone is available and state their name for the record. Please be respectful, no interrupting. We'll have a total of 15 minutes, and we'll allocate 3 minutes per. If you'd use this microphone over here, please. Anyone like to make a public comment, please come forth.
My name's Alita Lee. I was wondering why we're having this kind of an increase when we had a big public hearing at the Western Park at the conference center with a lot of people that were upset by this. Why is it happening when we said no? Why is it that it was put on a ballot to have an increase on our taxes? Where's the money coming from, and why is it not being published, and why is it not transparent?
Okay, you have a misconception, it sounds like. This is not a tax increase. This is an increase for the employee's pay.
Where's it coming from?
It'll be coming from our funding balance.
Okay? And with that coming in that aspect of it, there was an increase on our property taxes and everything else.
No, ma'am, there was not.
Okay.
There was not an increase in taxes, sales tax, or property tax this year.
You may not think there was, but there was.
No, there
because
was not.
Our houses have increased in value. There was a property tax increase.
That's not a property tax increase, ma'am.
Okay.
Anyone else like to come forth? Okay. Close public Ms. Simber?
So I just wanted to explain market value just a little bit. Market value has nothing to do with the taxes. Market value is based on the sales that are in Uintah County, and that is how values are arrived. And yes, maybe your values went up, but so did everybody else's because of the market value that are arrived through the sales in this county. So I just wanted to make that clear.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, with that, we will close the public comment. Okay, our next thing on the schedule is a public hearing compensation increase for executive county officers. I'm sorry, I just did that. I was close. Resolution 1217-2024 R1, budget adoption.
Okay, Commissioners, I'll read this one. Resolution 1217-2024 R1, resolution adopting the 2025 budget. Whereas a public hearing on the 2025 budget was held on the 3rd day of December 2024, and public comment was heard and considered. And whereas Utah Code annotated Title 17, Chapter 36 provides for the county to adopt an annual budget, and whereas it is in the best interest of the county and its residents to adopt the budget as presented. Whereas a public hearing concerning salary adjustments for all department heads, directors, commanders, department deputy directors, chief deputies, and/or chief assistants and elected officials was held on the 17th day of December 24, and public comment was heard and considered. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Uintah County, Utah as follows. The 2025 budget as attached will be adopted for the calendar year 2025. Be it further resolved that a 2.5% salary adjustment to include in this budget for elected officials, excluding the county attorney and county commission. The county attorney will receive a 17% increase in salary. The county commission elects not to increase their salary at this time. Salary adjustments for county employees and elected officials will be effective January 5th, 2025. Nothing herein shall conflict with Uintah County's policies and procedure manual regarding new employees still in their probation period or employees currently being disciplined. Commissioners, I present a balanced budget. The total budget for Uintah County for all funds for the 2025 year is $85,980,500, with revenues and expenses being the same.
Thank you, Mr. Wilkins. Okay, we'll call for a motion.
I would make a motion to approve, I don't remember the exact resolution, 1217-24R, is it
One.
R1?
Yes.
Okay, as has been presented.
Okay, thank you. Any comments? Okay, call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. Resolution passes. Next will be a public hearing for a budget increase. Again, this is Mr. Wilkins.
Okay, Commissioners, this is Resolution 1217-2024-R2. It is hereby resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Uintah County, Utah, that pursuant to Utah Code Section 1736 and 26, the following budget increases will incur after this duly public called and interested hearing and interested parties have been heard. As where this is the last meeting of the year, I have gone through all the budgets, and these are adjustments that need to be made to them before the end of the year. Fund 10, General, Public Defender, $25,000, Human Resources, $21,200, IT Department, $49,400, Clerk-Auditor, $50,000, Treasurer, $22,000, Recorder, $10,000, Building and Grounds, $52,000, Public Health, $50,000, Weed Department, $15,000, Airport, $15,000, Grants, $1,200,000. Economic Development, $8,200. General Fund Transfers, $1,500,000. Revenue Source Revitalization Funds, $1 million. Indigent Defense Grant, $25,000. Rural County Grant, $200,000. Justice Court Bailiff, $82,000. Court Security, $40,000. Use of fund balance of $1,670,800. Fund 11, Municipal Service Fund, Community Development, $25,000. Sheriff, $17,000. Purchasing and Grants, $15,000. Termination Benefits, $24,000. Revenue is Federal PILT of $64,000, and K-9 donations of $17,000. Moving to Fund 15, Flood Control, $100,000, and revenue from flood control of $100,000. Next one is Tri-County Health Department. This is our contribution to them. Health Department, $20,000, and revenue from the Health Department, $20,000. Fund 22, Transit Room Tax. Dinosaur Land Travel and Tourism, $180,600. Jensen Welcome Center, $12,000. Transit Room Tax of $36,500 is a revenue source, and user fees of $156,100. Next one is Fund 59 Landfill, increase of $100,000, and revenue from the landfill of $100,000. So with that, Commissioners, I present that resolution and for the hearing and any questions.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll open this for the public hearing with the same as the reminders that I read just a few minutes ago. Again, if anyone would like to step forward to this microphone, make a comment. Going once, going twice. Public comments closed. All right, resolution 1217, 2024, R2 budget increase. I believe we just covered that, Mr. Wilkins. Thank you.
Now we need a
Do we have
motion to
a
adopt
motion?
it.
Yes, I would make a motion that we approve Resolution 12-17-24R2 as presented.
Call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. All right, Mr. Wilkins, resolution 1214, 24R3, precinct boundary adjustments.
Yes, Commissioners, yesterday we presented in work session some annexations that Vernal City has done this last year. There are actually 4 different areas that Vernal City has annexed in, and so we're changing our precincts to include them into the city precinct that is right next to them. So with that, Commissioner, I don't really want to read all these whereases, but I can if you want. Basically, the changes in voting precincts, boundaries of the following voting precincts shall be altered, divided, or changed to be described by the description set forth in Exhibit A attached here too. Area number 1 is indicated on the map as being removed from Ashley West 22 and becoming part of Vernal City 12. Area number 2, as indicated on the map, is being removed from Ashley East 15 to become part of Vernal City 14. Area number 3, as indicated on the map, is being removed from the Southeast 29 to become part of Vernal City 13. Area 4, as indicated on the map, is being removed from Glines South 17 to become part of Vernal City 8. And all previously established voting precincts boundaries will remain as already been established. There is no change in school board boundaries. They will all remain the same. This is just trying to facilitate voting precinct maps to match the new city boundaries. So with that, Commissioners, I present to you that resolution 1217-2024R to make those needed adjustments to the voting precincts.
Okay, do we have a motion?
Yes, I would make a motion to approve Resolution 12-17-24R3 as presented.
Okay, but let's make a correction. I don't know why it says 1214, 24R3 precinct
1217
boundaries.
is,
Okay,
Is it 14 or 17?
I think that's just an error on the
Yeah.
agenda, so
17.
just, well, let's make it 1217 to match
we like that.
today's date.
Yeah.
We like that. Okay. With that in mind, I'll call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, resolution passes. And last but not least, Mr. Wilkins, ordinance 1217-2401, 25 commission meeting schedule.
yes, Commissioners, we've been directed to create this adjustment to ordinance 1217-2401, establishing the meeting schedule and locations for the public meetings for 2025. The work session of the Board of County Commissioners of Uintah County for 2025 will be held every Wednesday, excepting legal holidays, beginning at 12 noon. Should a legal holiday fall on the Wednesday of a regular scheduled work session meeting, said meeting will be held the following Wednesday. The regular meetings of the Board of County Commissioners of Uintah County 2025 will be held every Tuesday, excepting legal holidays, beginning at 3 p.m. Should a legal holiday fall on the Tuesday of a regular scheduled meeting, and said commission will be held on the following Tuesday. Nothing herein shall be construed as limiting the county commission from canceling a regular meeting from time to time as the commission deems prudent. Should a meeting be canceled, notice shall be posted at least 24 hours in advance at the State and County Building, Vernal, Utah, excuse me, and on the Utah Public Notice website. Work session meetings will be held in the Commission Large Conference Room, and the regular Commission meetings will be held in Commission chambers.
Okay. Do we have any questions or comments on that? Call for a motion?
I hope I get this one correct. It's ordinance number 12-17-24 01
Correct.
as presented.
Correct. Okay, call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. Just to make it perfectly clear, what we'll do is do have a work session on Wednesday, and then the following Tuesday, if we need to make adjustments, we will make, hold the hearing on the following Tuesday. It'll give us more time to look and make sure we've got all the information we need before we make a decision. So please feel free to come forth and attend those work sessions. That information is on our website, on what our agenda is going to be, where it's going to be. All right, it's now time for public comment. The public is reminded of the same things I read before. It will still limit it to 3 minutes with a 15-minute overall. Again, if you'd like to make a comment, please come forth. Okay, not seeing any. We'll close public comment. Commissioner Norton, we'll have one last motion from you.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
We are adjourned. Thank you very much.